We are in a world that predates memory, a time before human history was ever written. A realm woven from shadow and water, where the air itself is thick with the scent of damp earth, decaying blossoms, and the sweet perfume of unseen orchids. This is the heart of the Amazonian wetlands, a sprawling, untamed cathedral of life and death, where the canopy above forms a stained glass ceiling of emerald and jade. Here, the rules are ancient, etched into the very DNA of every living thing. The first and most sacred rule is to be unseen, to be unheard. Survival isn't just about the ferocity of the hunt or the speed of the escape. It is about the profound, terrifying power of stillness. It is the art of becoming nothing, a ghost in your own home, a whisper in a world that screams. To be still is to be alive. To be noticed is to be erased. In this emerald labyrinth, every ripple on the water tells a story. Every rustle in the undergrowth is a potential final chapter. The silence is not empty, it is full of intent, pregnant with the tension of a million hidden dramas playing out in the half-light. It is a silence that listens, that judges, that waits for a single mistake. This is a kingdom of apex predators, each a master of its domain, a perfect killing machine sculpted by millennia of evolutionary warfare. They are the living embodiments of nature's most lethal designs, the silent kings who reign through fear and raw power. They do not merely exist here, they define the very essence of this place. Their presence is a constant, palpable pressure, a weight on the air that forces all other life to adapt, to hide, to become ever more clever in the desperate daily dance of survival. Each one is a testament to a different form of lethality, a different strategy for dominance in a world with no room for error. They are the architects of this ecosystem's fear, the force that sharpens the senses of every other creature. To live here is to live in their shadow, to know that at any moment you could become a part of their story. Consider the jaguar, Panther on Su, the ghost of the forest floor. It moves not through the jungle, but as a part of it, a ripple in the fabric of light and shadow. Its rosette-covered coat is not camouflage. It is a piece of the landscape given motion and a deadly purpose. It is a living tapestry of sunspots and shade, an illusion that can resolve into a predator in the blink of an eye. With paws that make no sound and a gaze that misses nothing, it is the embodiment of the patient stalk, the explosive, final ambush. It is a creature of profound solitude and singular intent, the undisputed ruler of the terrestrial realm. Its power is absolute, its judgment swift and final. To meet its gaze is to understand the chilling finality of the food chain, to feel your own place in the grand, brutal order of things. Then there is the master of the murky depths, the black caiman, an ancient relic from an age of reptiles, a living fossil whose design has been perfected over millions of years. It is less an animal and more a piece of sentient armor, a log with a heartbeat and a jaw lined with daggers. Its dark, craggy hide is an artifact of a bygone era, a time when giants ruled the earth. It carries the weight of that history in its cold, unblinking eyes, a gaze that has witnessed epochs come and go. It practices a different kind of stillness, the stillness of ambush. It can wait for hours, for days, its body submerged, only its eyes and nostrils breaking the surface, indistinguishable from floating debris. It is the patient gatekeeper between the land and the water, a silent, lurking dread that transforms every riverbank into a precipice. Its strike is not a chase. It is an eruption, a sudden, violent explosion of water and teeth that is over before the victim's brain can even register the attack. The Kai-moon doesn't need speed or stamina. It needs only a single perfectly timed moment of catastrophic violence. It is the terror that lies just beneath the surface of the placid water, a reminder that in the Amazon, tranquility is often a mask for mortal danger. And what of the anaconda, the water boa? It is the embodiment of constriction, of inexorable, suffocating force. It does not hunt with tooth or claw, but with its entire body, a single, massive muscle of pure, relentless pressure. It flows through the water and the flooded forest with a silent, serpentine grace, a creature of myth made real. It is the darkness that coils in the deep, a slow-moving, patient titan that can swallow its prey whole, absorbing its life force into its own. Its power is not in the sudden burst, but in the slow, inevitable squeeze, a gradual extinguishing of life that is as inescapable as it is terrifying. It is a force of nature as much as a creature, a living river of muscle that reshapes the world around it with every deliberate, powerful movement. Jaguar, caiman, anaconda, a trinity of lethality, a council of kings who rule this domain through stealth, ambush, and overwhelming power. In this realm of apex predators, every other creature has learned its place. They have evolved to be faster, smaller, more venomous, or better camouflaged. They live in a state of constant vigilance, their senses perpetually dialed to the highest frequency of fear, their lives a continuous calculation of risk. Every sound, every shadow, every scent is analyzed for the threat it might carry. But in this brutal, unforgiving hierarchy, one creature seems to have missed the memo. One creature openly, flagrantly, and almost comically defies the fundamental laws of nature. It is large, slow, and seemingly without any conventional defenses. It weighs over 100 pounds, making it a substantial, tempting meal for any predator. It possesses enormous chisel-like teeth, but not for fighting. In a world built on fear, it operates on a completely different currency. It is the most fearless, and perhaps the most successful diplomat in the entire animal kingdom. It is an anomaly, a puzzle that challenges our understanding of survival itself. This is Hydracheirus hydracheirus. To the uninitiated, a giant guinea pig. To those who know this world, it is something far more profound. He is the jungle's giant, not for his strength, but for his presence. He is the water's master, not through aggression, but through adaptation. And he is, against all odds, nature's most unlikely survivor. His very existence is a paradox, a living question mark in a world of exclamation points. How can a creature so large, so seemingly vulnerable, thrive in the heart of danger? How does it navigate a landscape patrolled by the perfect killers we have just met? The answer is not in fight or flight, but in a radical third path. A strategy so subtle, so counterintuitive, that it has turned the deadliest place on Earth into its personal sanctuary. It is a strategy built not on confrontation, but on community, not on aggression, but on an almost Zen-like acceptance. This is a creature that has mastered the art of being a good neighbor, even when its neighbors are killers. Do not be fooled by the placid exterior, the gentle demeanor. This is not just a rodent. This is a masterclass in adaptation. It is a living lesson in social engineering, hydrodynamics, and psychological warfare. It has learned that in a world of killers, the greatest power is not to be the strongest, but to be the one that nobody wants to bother. It has hacked the system, bent the rules of predation to its will, and achieved a state of grace that is the envy of the entire jungle. This creature has found a loophole in the brutal contract of the wild. It has discovered that the ultimate defense is to be so profoundly unthreatening, so deeply integrated into the fabric of the environment that you become part of the scenery, a mobile, sentient, and utterly peaceful piece of the landscape. This is the story of how the ultimate prey became the ultimate survivor.